Welcome to the Joy Cometh broadcast. It's a journey process. Yes, grief is a journey process. It's not an overnight thing. I'm so thankful that you have tuned into today's broadcast. Now, on the last broadcast, I was sharing key tips with you that will help you move forward in life. Now, as you begin to move forward, you also have to address what I'm about to share with you on tonight. I call it the F factors. We're talking about the F factors. Now, there are 3 F factors that I want to address on tonight, and it's critical for you to address each one of them. You have to recognize the F factors. Yes. So let's jump right on into this first one. Now, the first one I want to deal with is fear. Fear. Now, what type of fear am I speaking about? What type of fear am I talking about? This fear deals with the uncertainty of the future. You know how you can have life so planned out and with your loved one being a part of it. I could remember me and my late wife, we talked about things that we had that we wanted to do in the future in terms of retirement, trips we wanted to take. And now the one that I planned it with is no longer here. So I had that fear of the uncertainty of the future. Now I don't have a clear picture of how my future is going to look like. Now, understand this. You don't know how life is going to be without your loved one. This is the type of fear that I am addressing. And with this fear, it can create anxiety and stress. The anxiety and stress is due to the fear or anticipation of the future without your loved one. Very understandable. What I'm sharing with you is very understandable. So how do we deal with this? Here's what I want to share with you. Listen, you have to take one day at a time. Are you hearing me? You have to take one day at a time. Stop trying to process that far. Just focus on the present. See, I stopped trying to think that far. I would just wake up and literally just take one day at a time. That's how you address that fear of the uncertainty of the future. Just get up and take one day at a time. Now, the second one is forgiveness. You hear me? This is very important because unforgiveness will hold you hostage. Unforgiveness can literally paralyze you. So, you must, hear me good, you must forgive everyone for everything associated with your loss of your loved one. You must forgive everyone for everything associated with the loss of your loved one. Even yourself, which is sometimes the hardest thing to do. I kept replaying this thing over and over in my mind, and I felt like I had a responsibility to protect her. I had the responsibility to say the right things that would not have allowed her to leave that night and go and speak at that place. And I carried that for a time. I had some concerns about how the treatment went in the hospital, and I struggled with this. But if I was going to be able to move forward, I had to forgive everyone and everything for everything that was associated with the loss of my late wife. Very important for you to do this. This is so important in you moving forward, because unforgiveness, hear me good, will hold you back. You can end up stuck in unforgiveness. So you got to deal with the fear factor. You have to deal with the forgiveness factor. And then the last one is faith. Yes, it's very important for you to connect with the Lord, who will give you the strength that you need. I'm going to read a scripture to you in Psalms 27:14. It says, wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he will strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Let me share this with you. He kept giving me the strength that I needed and the assurance that I needed from day to day. I relied upon him. My relationship with him was critical in me moving forward in life. He gave me the strength that I needed from day to day and the assurance that I needed. Listen to what Jeremiah 29:11 says. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end, or a future and a hope. I had to recognize and rise up in faith and recognize that God still had great things in store for me. So my relationship was critical. My faith was critical in me moving forward. So you can see the importance of recognizing the 3 F factors: fear, forgiveness, and faith. And how to address each one of them are critical to you moving forward in life. Now, in my closing, I want to end by sharing with you the Serenity Prayer. Listen to what it says. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You cannot change anything about what has happened. Then he says, the courage to change the things, watch this, that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So today's program, I have decided that I wanted to address the F factors. It's so important for you to recognize and know how to deal with the fear, forgiveness, and faith. Now, I just want to close by sharing with you an offering. Many have been purchasing the book, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to purchase it yourself. It took me about a year to write this book called The Unexpected Journey. It's my personal story. Went from grief to gratitude. You can purchase your own copy. I advise you to do it. Many have been blessed through hearing my personal story, and I go deeper into the process of how I went from grief to gratitude. Now I want you to stay tuned to the next broadcast